What's going on? So, I hope everyone watching this is having a great day. My name is Ruben, and I'm a graduate from Farmingdale State College. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in computer programming and information systems. So, today I'm going to be going over my project that I made for my final semester of college. I made a project where people could find healthy alternatives to junk food, right? So, let's say if someone puts in, if they want to find ice cream, chocolate ice cream, the alternative for that would be Greek yogurt. So something around those lines. I wanted to implement AI into this since I know it's the new thing. And yeah, so let's get right into it. I'm gonna put in my first and last name. We'll use this one. I'm sorry. And with the project, I can also sign in through Google as well if need be. But I did implement Firebase onto this project, so that's the back end of this. So let me show you guys right there. Boom, we're confirmed. And if we go to my email, I actually get an email notification right over here saying to verify my email address. And then as you can see here, we are loaded into the user section onto the Firebase console. So if we click on this link right here, it'll just give us a nice little verification. And if we don't get redirected, which this project isn't really built for that, it's kind of like a web application. I am still really trying to get through our development in this project, but it's just to show everyone what I have as of right now. So as you can see, we have a login. We also have a forgot password button. And if the user doesn't have an account yet, we go right here. They can click here to make an account. So if we type in our password right over here that we just made, boom, we are logged in and ready to go. And as you can see, if I go to this navigation bar right here you can see my first and last name, workout plan. So I'm going to go over what this project really is. So I implemented ChatGPT API onto this project just so individuals could use it. So if I type in right over here, hello, how can I assist you today? Right, so the ChatGPT API is pretty much up and running. Now, sometimes the API might not work for people using this link because I have VS Code, and the reason is because my .env file. So as you can see right here, I have an API key that connects to the env file, and my env file is outside of the project. So the only way people could use their ChatGPT API is if they create their own API and put in their .env. I did not personally put in my API in there because I don't want people using my API key. Just safety issues, right? And anything could happen really. So that's why I took it off. But this is pretty much my project as well as the coding format. But let me just show you what it's really about. My apologies, the video actually did cut off, but I actually forgot to mention one thing. In VS Code, I am using React for this project, and I'm also using Node.js. For this senior project, I didn't know how to really work it, but at first, but I did end up learning it since I do have a, a lot of knowledge for JavaScript, and I also am using, as you can see, the commands start npm run start backend, and of course, this is how I start my project as well. So in order to get that working, the API to work, I had to do these things right over here. So let's say if an individual wants chocolate ice cream, right? So what is a healthy alternative to chocolate ice cream? Keep it low calorie, high protein. Want to build muscle today, so it's loading, and then right here, a healthy alternative to chocolate ice cream that is low in calories and high in protein would be Greek yogurt mixed with cocoa powder and sweetened with a small amount of honey or stevia. You could also add in some sliced strawberries or dark chocolate chips for added flavor. And it would be another option would be protein packed chocolate smoothie made with unsweetened almond milk, protein powder, cocoa powder, and a small banana. So as you can see, our ChatGPT API is working pretty much flawlessly. I do have to, like I said, change up the CSS and the HTML so it can look more neater, more organized. My other projects that I have on my resume are way more built out. Just because this was mostly a senior project built in, we only had like 2 to 3 months. which it is a lot of time, but for something that I did want to add in the API, it took a while. I wanted everything to work first, and then I focus mostly on functionalities when it comes to projects like these. But when it's something, let's say, that a client wants really fast, I do end up focusing more on the CSS part rather than the functionality. So it really comes, it's a, I kind of want to focus on another thing one time and the other thing another time. So, but let me show you the kind of like the web aspect of it. Also, we can create new chats in this project as well. So we can, hello, like the chat GPT, a new chat right here. And it also saves the chat history as well. So how are you? Right over here. If I could type today. Yeah, you see, so doesn't have feelings. So as you can see, we could actually switch over to the chat history. So let's move on to the actual functionality of why I wanted to do this. Well, this is why I wanted to do it, but it makes it more user friendly when I think of it. If the user can just click on a alternative to ice cream, it gives them all the ingredients. This is like kind of my idea behind this, right? So let's say if they do want to search for another alternative, it lets them. But let's say if they want a workout plan, right? So if you have a healthy alternative, you always want a workout plan with that it comes with. So how many days do you work out per week? Let's say if they want a 5 day split, they could change between four, three, and my goal is to make this fully customizable. So let's say if someone doesn't like barbell bench press and they want instead incline bench press, even though it's right here, but you get my point. If a user does not want a certain exercise, they don't have to do it. They could always edit it out. So let's say if they want to save this workout, we'll go into the 4 day split right here, boom, and that actually saves right here. Saved workouts, and boom, we have it saved. And now let's move on to the Firebase right over here, and it actually did save it. Okay, right over here, perfect. So we saved our 4 day split right over here. And as you can see, 4 day split, it saves everything pretty much what the user wanted to save right onto the web application. So let's move on to the other thing. So the other thing I did want to show off is the last thing that I have implemented, and that is the calorie calculator. The calorie calculator is important for anyone that wants to lose weight or that wants to gain muscle as well. Lose weight or gain weight doesn't matter. It is the most important thing a fitness application should have, in my opinion. So the calorie calculator goes if they want to use a metric between kg or if they want to use a regular system, which follows pounds and feet. So let's say I personally use Imperial. You could use if you're used to the kg, you can use something else as well. So right over here, go into male. I am 220. We'll go age 22. I am 6'4", so let's type that in. And activity level. I do moderate exercise. I consider myself pretty healthy. So if we go and calculate my calories, as you can see, to maintain my current weight, I need 3,486 if I want to lose 1 pound per week, 2,900, 2 pounds per week, 2,400. Same right here, 2,000. I mean, to gain weight, you need 3,986 calories. If you want to gain more, 4,400 calories. That's personally a lot of calories for me. And yeah, I personally need to do the lose weight section. But yeah, as you can see, that is basically my web application. I loved making it. I would say it is something I do want to further continue in the future. Hopefully, I could help people out using AI. That's really my like one of my biggest goals in the full stack development journey is really to use artificial intelligence when it comes to it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my project. That is pretty much everything I needed to share. If anyone has any questions, please reach out to me. My email, Ruben at stacked-systems.com. And you can also go onto my LinkedIn as well at Ruben A. Menacho. And yeah, that is pretty much everything I needed to show you. I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, thank you.